What's up, y'all? We back at it again with another edition of the Cozy Rant series. You know, I haven't been as consistent as I wanted to be with these for real, but I think it's just life been going on, personal stuff been going on, little health complications, but we back. We back and we in full effect for real. We got a couple things to talk about today. Not even gonna lie. It's a couple things that been on my mind, a couple things that I just been sitting with, thinking about, writing down my thoughts on things. So we're gonna get into a couple things, but what we first gotta get into, if you know me, I'm a huge Chance the Rapper fan, right? I went to his concerts. I've been to his concerts multiple times. When I say that this man is back, this man is back. He just dropped a new album called Starline. And I tell you, there's some songs on here, 17 songs, hour and 8 minutes of straight Chancellor Bennett. You feel me? It's so many songs on here that just like touch on so many things that's going on right now. Like some of the songs that I start, No More Old Men. That's a great song. The Negro Problem. The Highs and the Lows, Chance the Rapper and Joey Badass. That's been out though. But Link Me in the Future is a hard song to me. Letters. Speed of Light. Oh my gosh. Speed of Light. When that joint came on today in the car, I'm driving to my doctor's appointment. That joint came on. I'm like, this joint kinda crazy. Got like that little like that Jersey feel, you feel what I'm saying? That da 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 da. You feel me? Like they got like that club mix type of feel to it. So that joint crazy. Just the drop is crazy. The Speed of Love with Jasmine Sullivan. That's a great song. So like, Chance the Rapper's catalog is great. Obviously he has some songs or some albums that didn't do that good, in my personal opinion, for real. But this Starline right here is so hard. I want to play one of the songs. I think I'm gonna play Speed of Light. Speed of Light is just hard right here. It's just like, I might have to tap in.
They just wanna hate you. They just wanna hold you down and slow you down, sedate you. It's just in their nature. They wanna erase you. They don't wanna erase them boys could barely even chase you. You don't let it phase you. You keep moving faster. You don't serve no master. That's just how your mama made you. Ain't nobody.
You don't serve no master. That's how your mother raised you. Come on, like Chance is talking on this album. So if you haven't gotten a chance to, no, that was crazy. No pun intended. If you haven't gotten a chance to listen to this album, Starline by Chance the Rapper, go ahead and indulge. Like, go outside, put your headphones on, go for a run. I'm trying to tell you, like, he really did his big one. We might have to send him some cozy merch out to him, for real. We might have to figure out that P.O. box and just send him some stuff, for real. Starline. So he's definitely been in his bag. He's definitely been working. Shout out to you, Chance, man. Hope everything that you wish for this album come to fruition, come to life, man. And we hope that you stay cozy. You stay cozy through the whole thing. You've been cozy being you. So shout out to you, man. We just had to, give you your flowers, cause you back. You back. You had to go on a little hiatus, a little 5-6 year hiatus, but now you came back strong, my nigga. You feel me? So shout out to you, bro. Had to give had to give my man his flowers for real. So let's move this thing along, man. You know, like I said, it's been some things that I've been thinking about and thought, just pondering on some different things and things like that. And I think the main topic that's been crossing my mind is just trusting the process. Trusting that what I'm doing is preparing me for the next level, the next stage in my life, and trusting that process through it all, and understanding that my process is going to be different than everybody else's process. How I navigate through whatever I'm going through, how I'm navigating through my storm in that time, in that space, is how I'm handling it. I can't depend on somebody else's experience, though I can learn from that. Me going through some things for myself, learning how I would truly deal with something is, the process that I'm going through right now. So I say that to say, just trust the process, whatever that that you're going through. Like, I think we get stuck in this realm of instant gratification where we just expecting things to just happen out of thin air. We just expecting things to happen tomorrow. And granted, some things can be that way, depending on how much you putting into it, or how much time, or how much, that you putting into this thing. But in reality, some things take time, especially if it's things that is going to take time. Like, you can't rush something that is supposed to be big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't rush that. So just trusting the process and going through your storm, and you got to understand, like, when you go through that storm, it's going to get ugly. It's going to be times where you want to just quit. It's going to be times where you just want to say, like, fuck this shit. Like, it's going to be times when those thoughts come up, but understand that those are just thoughts. That's not reality. It's not what it's going to be. It's not what it should be. It's just the enemy trying to get into your head to make you stop, or to make you, slow down, or whatever the case may be. Like, nah, it ain't no slowing down. Like, you gotta push through the ugliness. Like, you gotta push through the ugliness to get pretty. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get worse before it get better. So you gotta prepare for that. You gotta prepare for the ugliness. You gotta prepare for things to go wrong, because that's how it is. Life isn't perfect. Life isn't, a sweet meadow that you can just lay in. Nah. Some of this shit is hard concrete. You know what I'm saying? This is asphalt. Trust the process, enjoy the process. Enjoy learning, enjoy growing, enjoy being wrong. And because you're not going to be right all the time. You're not going to have the right answer or the right solution all the time. You can only think what you're doing is good, and if it's not working, try something else. You never want to stop moving, because slow motion is better than no motion. So always put your best foot forward. If it's something that you're truly passionate about, it shouldn't matter what nobody say about it. Well, when you put things out, it shouldn't matter what people saying in the comments or whatever. That's just feedback. You can take it, or you may not take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter what people saying, for real, as long as what you doing is creating a happiness and a joy in you, for real. You know what I'm saying? So trust the process. Everybody's process is different. Everybody's can't be the same. And when you're going through that storm, understand that it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. And then the trickle down from, trusting the process. When we looking at that, yeah, we got to trust the process, but we also got to show action. because action speaks louder than anything. We want results. We ask God to bless us, and we ask God to do all these things, or whatever higher power you believe in. We're asking them to, bless us, but we can't. No blessing can't happen without any work. Faith without works is dead. So if you're not putting in the work to receive what you doing, it's really, you really just asking for nothing at that point. You feel me? Like, you have to do something. You have to be, putting the work in through the process so that you can receive what you want to receive on that back end. Because if you asking, I want to be successful in, I want to be successful in painting, and you ain't painting no days in your life, how do you think you're going to be successful? Oh, I want to be successful. I want to be successful in my business, selling clothes or whatever, and you ain't doing no marketing or nothing to push your brand out there. How do you expect to gain success? And that's kind of some of what I'm dealing with right now with my brand. I don't do enough marketing. I don't do enough content to get my brand out there, to go into pop-up shops and things like that. So those are the things that I need to start doing and implementing for me if I want people to know about Cozy, if I want them to be able to join the community and understand what the community stands for. I gotta put the message out there of who we are as a community, because it's not gonna happen if I'm just sitting around hoping for somebody to see my stuff. Like, nah, you gotta put that content out every day. Every day you gotta put something out. So that's what I'm working on, taking action, because it only take one time. It only take one time, and it only take one person to do it. And why can't that, that one person be you, for real? Like, your family been stuck in this mindset of, working, paying bills, repeat. When it can be, you create something, put it out there, and build a legacy, and let that create revenue, so that you can break this cycle of thinking that you gotta work for somebody else. Like, nah, we can create and we can do this thing on our own and create our own lane, for real. So take action, man. We gotta take action. We gotta believe in ourselves that these things are possible, because they are possible. All these successful people out here, I see so many people, so many creative people that I see every single day, and I know for me, I got the same skills, but they just putting in a little more work than I am. And so that should, motivate you to do more in whatever space that you in, to do more. It's a lot. Look at other people that's doing the same thing that you're doing, and you wondering why, they getting traction, because they putting something out every day. They putting in the work every day, and they showing it, and you just hoping that something gonna pop off. Like, nah. So just take action. Like, action's gonna speak louder. People gonna notice. People gonna see it, and you don't know who gonna see it, when they will see it. It don't matter how many views it get, how many likes, whatever. Put it out, so that when that one video or that one picture or whatever do come out and it blow, they can see a whole catalog of, I've been doing this, popping or not, people seeing it or not, I've been doing this. So create your catalog, create your catalog in any business venture that you got going on. It can be whatever, as long as you passionate about it and it's real, it's authentic, it's you. Do that. You feel me? And this not only a message to y'all, but this is a message to myself. Like I said, these are things that I've been thinking about all the time. Like, why I should have been blue. But I'm slow pulling it. And that's another thing too. You gotta when you realize that you are the reason why it's not going the way you think it should be going, that should be another trigger for you. Like, come on, man. Like, get this together, bro. We should have been up. We should have been up a ticket already. You feel me? So yeah, I think that's all I wanted to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Just taking action and understanding that it only takes one, and you can be the one. And trusting the process through that all. Trusting, yourself. Applying everything that you seeing to your own work. Looking at the people that, the creatives that you mess with, or the artists that you mess with, and kind of seeing how they may do things, and put your own spin on some shit. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, I think that's what I want to leave y'all with. Trusting the process, and taking action, because you could be the one for real. So that's all I got for us today. I got some merch, some new shirts that dropped. The What's on Your Mind tee. Go cop that. If you ain't cop a trucker hat, cop a trucker hat. We got a few more flavors. Fall is coming up, so you already know. Sweatsuits is coming out. We're gonna do some crew neck sweaters. We're gonna do some different style beanies. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in store. Like I said, I'm trying to bring cozy community to the forefront. Like, Cozy the brand is just not a clothing brand. It's a space of authenticity. It's a space of being yourself, leaving your print everywhere you go. So make sure y'all follow us on the gram. Make sure you follow us on TikTok. Yeah, definitely gonna be recording more, and it may be I may be at different locations. I think that's what I want to try to do. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes I may be outside. Sometimes I may be sitting right here. Sometimes I may be in a bed. You never know. So I think I'm gonna just switch up the scenery a little bit. But thank you for coming. If you came and watched this video, I appreciate you. Like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell your friends, tell your aunties, tell your uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters, neighbors, people that you don't like, tell them about it. You feel what I'm saying? Stay you, stay true, and it's just like that. You dig?